Hi, this is CognitionChunks. I hold the belief that felons should not be allowed to hold high office in the United States. Even if this didn't apply to this coming election, I still think this would be a good idea in general. Out of the millions of American citizens, we should be able to exclude felons and still find viable candidates who are willing to serve the people. GPT, can you help me draft a bill to try to change the election laws to keep felons out of high office? Generate a document or bill that could be drafted by a House representative or senator to change the laws so that high-level elected officials, like the president, House representatives, and senators, are ineligible to hold office if ever convicted of a felony. If they are convicted of a felony while in office, they should have to immediately resign. If they get indicted of a felony, they should be ineligible to run for office until acquitted. If they get indicted for a felony while running for office, they should have to drop out of the race.
The following draft incorporates detailed sections on the purpose, definitions, legal procedures, and enforcement mechanisms. This draft aims to be comprehensive but may require further refinement through legal review and legislative debate. A bill to amend the qualifications for high-level elected officials, including the president, representatives, and senators, by establishing criteria related to felony convictions and indictments, and for other purposes. Be it enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America in Congress assembled. This act may be cited as the Ethical Standards for Public Service Act. The Congress finds that 1. The integrity and public trust in the federal government's highest offices are paramount to the functioning of our democracy. 2. Establishing clear and enforceable ethical standards for eligibility to these offices is essential to maintaining public confidence and ensuring the highest standards of public service. For the purposes of this act, 1. The term high-level elected official means the President, Vice President, members of the United States House of Representatives, and members of the United States Senate. 2. The term felony means any offense classified as such under federal law or the equivalent under state law. No person shall be eligible to hold the office of a high-level elected official if they have been convicted of a felony. Any high-level elected official who is convicted of a felony during their term of office shall resign immediately upon conviction. No person shall be eligible to run for the office of a high-level elected official if they are under indictment for a felony. Any candidate for the office of a high-level elected official who is indicted for a felony during their candidacy must withdraw from the race immediately. The Federal Election Commission, FEC, shall be responsible for the enforcement of this act in relation to candidates for the offices of Representative and Senator. The Department of Justice shall be responsible for the enforcement of this act in relation to the office of the President and Vice President. The FEC and the Department of Justice shall promulgate regulations necessary for the implementation of this act. If any provision of this act, or the application thereof to any person or circumstance, is held invalid, the remainder of the act and the application of such provisions to other persons not similarly situated or to other circumstances shall not be affected thereby. This act shall take effect immediately upon passage. Note: this draft is a starting point for legislative action and would need to be reviewed by legal experts and debated in the relevant legislative bodies. It also may need to be adjusted to ensure compliance with constitutional requirements, including those related to the qualifications for office specified in the U.S. Constitution.
Join us in the next episode of CognitionChunks, where I ask GPT to make improvements to this initial draft. Please like and subscribe,